you doing? My name is Stephen Michael Rinaldi, and I'm starting this GoFundMe for the New Hope Orphanage in Uganda. As I wrote in the bio, I met Pastor Paul about 6 months ago. It took me 6 months of vetting him to make sure I wasn't being conned. I have trust issues, but after 6 months, probably before that, I came to a place realizing that this man was real. These children were real. They were struggling and they needed help. Um, I'm just one guy, who, truth be told, struggling to take care of himself, really. And I just can't, I don't know, I can't help but want to help them. He messages me every day, hey brother, how you doing? How's your kid? Like, he's just a really good dude. And he's like gone out of his way to help these children who had nobody. These poor kids had nobody. And thank God that they found Pastor Paul, or Paul found them, or God found them and put them together. Whatever you want to, however you want to say it. You know, um, I just wanted to make this quick video to kind of like, let you get to know who I am, so you know who's in charge of this GoFundMe. I was hesitant to do this for many reasons. At first because of my skepticism, and then after that, really because of the amount of time and effort that would have to go into it. But at the end of the day, what kind of selfish prick would I be if I couldn't take, I don't know, 2 hours a week or whatever it might end up being to pour it into this cause? I, at some point in the future, will start a GoFundMe for myself, for my travel expenses over there. I want to go over there, live with them for like a month, and just really take it in, because I feel like we don't really truly appreciate what we have over here in the United States, and in other countries, developed countries around the world. We don't really get it, that there's people really fucking suffering, excuse my language. And I think that on a certain level, I don't get it. So that's why I want to go over there. I am reaching out to other organizations and other charities. I'm not going to mention any of them by name because I don't want to put them out there in case they decide to not help or whatever. It just doesn't seem fair. But or charities that specialize in going into these villages and creating, like, for lack of a better term, like an ecosystem for them. The whole like give a man a fish versus teach a man to fish concept. So I reached out to these companies that specialize in this, these charities that specialize in this, and this GoFundMe is kind of like a band-aid for a bullet wound, really, to be honest, because at the end of the day, it costs them $1,000 a week to eat. So even if all the money, even if we raised all 100,000 and it all went there, it would still only feed them for 100 weeks. What are they going to do on the 101st week? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to come up with a long-term sustainable solution for these people. And I'm hoping that you help me. I'm hoping that you help me. 100% of the donations to this GoFundMe will go directly to ordering food, grain, whatever Paul needs. I know they need mattresses. I know they need a school. They need a lot. They need a lot. And, I pray that you find it in your heart to give. If you have it, give it. The universe will give it back to you. God will give it back to you tenfold, actually. But, it starts with taking that plunge, and if you were to do so, I just want you to know from the bottom of my heart and soul, I greatly appreciate you helping these kids and helping Paul, because he's a saint. To take on what he's taken on, man, I struggle taking care of my cats, my 2 kittens. They're driving me crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, 70 kids, man, orphans. Like, I don't think we get it, really get it, and I'm hoping that I could shine some light on it. We'll just take it from there, man. I greatly appreciate you stopping by, reading the bio, watching this video. Even if you don't give, man, like, I love you. You're my brother or sister on this earth. We're all connected, and it's about time that we help each other instead of being focused on all the nonsense You know what I'm saying? Like what divides us, man. Forget about what divides us. What unites us, dude? Love. You know, I think it's time we give it. So I get emotionally charged when I talk about this shit. But you know, man, I don't know. Peace and love. And if you could help them out from the bottom of my heart, man, thank you. Thank you so much for helping me help them. And they're helping me by allowing me to help them, you know? And that's God. So, or the universe or source or whatever you choose to call it, man. To me, it's all the same. So, peace and love. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for stopping by.